Happy Friday, friends. You made it through another week of distance learning. Next week, we go into week 9, and we have 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 more weeks. 4 more weeks, and that's it. And then it's summer vacation. Woo-hoo. Yay. All right, it looks like Friday assignments that we already have a bunch of people that have already done their super sentence makeup. Let's see. I will do that. I step at those Rick and Morty. Okay, no. Okay, so Jackson, if you're watching this, you need to complete Monday and Tuesday, I'll tell you. Tinsley, this is this looks like a run-on sentence right here. My little brother is watching Sesame Street in the living room while I am here doing my schoolwork and having to hear everything that's going on in the background. Okay, that would be a period at the end, right? Not a comma. Okay, but here's the deal, guys. Let's go to super sentences. So if you are on this list, if you are on this list, you have work today. So 2, 12, and 23, you need to do your super sentences for Monday. 2, 12, 13, and 18, you need to do your super sentences for Tuesday. And 23, you need to do it for Wednesday and Thursday. All right, so I will send this video personally to Jackson and Tinsley because they think they are done and they're not, because you need to catch up. All right, as for Life of a Book discussion, we did a really great job this week. 2, 13, and 23, you missed the discussion on Tuesday, and 2 and 23, you missed discussion on Thursday. Alrighty. And Dreambox, looks like 23, you need to give me some time. 22, you owe me from Thursday. Ace, you owe me from Monday. Ace, good job this week. Donald, you owe me a couple days. Michaela, you owe me yesterday. And Tinsley and Faith, you owe me from, actually, I think Faith owes me from yesterday too. Let's see. Nope, Faith did yesterday's. All right, so let's do that. So just make up your work. You know you need 2.5 hours for the week. And that's that. Let's go over today's lessons. All right, so today's, if you notice, I put 2 a lot in here. If you did not write 2 super sentences Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, please do that now. That is the number 2, which means more than 1, which means 2. And I should put in here 2 sentences for each. So ready? I just need to add in here. Adria, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I know you did the other ones. Adria, if you want to just do 1 sentence each for each one of those, because I know you already turned in some. And let's see, Tarnia, right? Let's see. Tarnia, yep, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Ace is Tuesday. Oh, but Ace, you didn't do 2 sentences each day. All right, so Tarnia is on that list too. All righty, so Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday, I'll put an R. Okay, because most people did it yesterday because you like doing it when you can just see everybody else's. All right, so you guys need to make up the work that you have. Everybody else has the day off from super sentences. And then today's discussion question. Reread Derek's note for Susan's webpage. So you have to go back and reread it. That's what reread means. Write a letter back to him, pretending you are Susan, okay? If she could, what do you think she would say to Derek, right? Since you are basing this on what you know so far, use information from the text to prove you are Susan writing to Derek. And remember to use races. Actually, with this one, I don't think you're going to use races. So you're writing a letter, but you can restate. You're not going to restate for a letter. So let me cut that out. Okay. So if you're starting a letter, you're going to write, Dear Susan. Now, I'm not going to give you too many tips, but what do you think Derek would say? I think he was apologizing to her. I have to go back and look. I think he was apologizing to her, right? Because he feels guilty. All right. Now, I'm fixing this as we go. Write in letter format. Okay, alrighty. And this is not a super sentence, it's a written response. And let's write yours. Okay, so I'm going to pause this for a second. Alrighty, so I found it. Dear Susan, what were you thinking? You obviously had friends and family who loved you, people more important than some 2-year-old you just met. I've seen photos of me at that age. I was cute, but not that cute. I guess what weighs on me the most is this. Am I supposed to grow up to be some guy who stops wars or creates new energy sources just because you saved me? Can I still be a normal kid who makes a lot of mistakes, maybe even more mistakes than the average kid? I guess what I really want to say is, I didn't ask you to save me, but I'm glad you did. All right, so if you notice in here, he asks her a lot of questions. I think that could be your starting point in your letter. Can you answer those questions, right? Why did Susan save him? What was she thinking? What do you think? So you're going to say, Dear Derek, I was watching you. I was in charge of you. I needed to make sure you were safe, right? No, you don't have to be a guy who stops wars, right? Can he still be a normal kid? What would she say to that, right? He's glad that she saved him. Maybe she could say something like that. I'm happy that you're alive to live this life. I'm glad you're so interesting. Isn't he interesting? All right, so that's your thing. You're going to say, Dear Derek. His first question was, what were you thinking? I was thinking about you, right? Answer his question. So, Dear Susan, it's right there. It's on my page 86, but I think it's going to be a little bit different for you. All right, so you're going to reread that, and what would Derek say to her? All right, happy Friday, guys. I hope you have a great time writing this. I look forward to starting next week with you, and have a great Friday.